How are y'all? Pretty good. It's good to be here, man. Born and raised in Houston. Man, so I'm home, y'all. This is good. It's good to be here because I just moved to New York not too long ago, like you said, about like 6-7 months ago. It was very different there, as you can imagine, than here. Because I mean, me growing up here, as you can, little black boy growing up in Texas, racism from time to time. It happens. I got through it. And then I go to New York. What I found, there's not a lot of racism. I don't know what. At least I haven't experienced. It just seems like New Yorkers don't hate black people. They hate Texans. And there's just nothing I can do. There's nowhere I can go to be safe. I'm just trying to blend in. I'm in Texas, I act as Texas as I can. In New York, I act as black as I can. I hope. Like in Texas, I'm like, like I'm, and then in New York, I'm like, can I be myself? Nope, I gotta survive out here. That's what I gotta do. I'm a light-skinned black dude. And people don't care for that. People don't really like that about me. It's least favorite quality, probably. They think we're all pussies. And we are. But that's only because we fuck white women, okay? That's what we do. We fuck white women, and it's great, but I gotta quit. I gotta cold turkey. I've tried to stop, but a bird's gotta fly. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, hey, I just love Yankee Candle, man, and they got all the scents, like all the flavors of. I've dated white girls. I've been in love with a white girl, and it's not even her. It's me. Because the thing is, I was dating her, and I was in love, and I was thinking about like the future, and that's when it got me, because it was like whenever I started thinking about kids, that's what it is. When I started thinking about kids, I couldn't do it anymore, because she's white and I'm very light skinned, and y'all like I don't want a white baby. You know what I mean? I just don't. And I know there's white people in here that are like, I was a white baby. And like, I get it, okay? But like, I'm talking about me, okay? Black man, white baby, that seems ridiculous. That seems unnatural. Natural predators, Like it's like a mouse giving birth to a cat, like, the enemy. And then I just gotta raise this bitch till they're grown and try to kill me. You know what I mean? I don't wanna do that. And I get it, there's pros, it'd be a cute baby. Be a cute white baby, it'd look like Drake's baby. You know Drake's baby look like? That's a cute baby. Can't be mad at Drake's baby, that's a cute baby. But I would hate it, is the thing. I would hate the baby, because people would think it's cute, and be like, oh my God, what a cute baby. What a cute little white baby boy. How did that white baby get to be so cute? I'd be like, because he's black, nigga. That's why he's so cute. That's me. I'm the cuteness in there. I'm just erased, whitewashed, right? Go away. Wouldn't be anywhere to be found, man. And I wanna be a black dad if I'm gonna be a dad. My dad was black, and he still is. And he hasn't changed, and he's still here. So like, hey, my black dad turned into a white angel. Give it up. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. He's fine. And he was black dad, and he passed on black shit to me, and I want to do that to my kid, and I can't do that with a little cracker baby. What are you doing? So, like I would want to tell him, they'd be like, son, did I ever tell you about the time that we were so angry that we marched in the streets for George Floyd? I want to talk about that. And then this little white baby would look up at me and be like, was George Floyd that guy who died because that cop did what he had to do? And I'd be like, I fucking hate this white baby, man. I hate this white baby. What have I done? 18 years. Gotta take care of this white baby, man. I know. But New York's an interesting place. Have y'all been there? Y'all like it? Anybody? I like it. A lot of drugs out there. A lot of drugs. Y'all like drugs? Gotta love drugs. You ever get yourself in a situation where you're like, oh, I like drugs too much? You ever do that? Where you're like, uh-oh. This is a predicament. I remember, because I was out, right? And I was drinking, I was getting drunk. And I was too drunk. And I was at a bar, I was like, I need to take a break. So I leave my friends to go to the bathroom. And it's a very small bathroom. There's a sink and a urinal and a stall. And I just go, I splash some water on my face. And I go in the stall, which is kind of weird. I go in the stall, I lock it, and I just sit on the toilet, pants up. Just to take a breath. And in that moment, someone else comes into the bathroom and just skips the urinal, makes a beeline to the stall, and just knocks and was like, hey, can I come in? And like, he knew I was there, and he's like, room for one more? I'm like, no. I could be taking a big shit. I don't know why he's doing, I'm like, it's occupied. And he was like, I'm sorry, I was just trying to do some drugs. And I was like, get in here, are you kidding me? I unlocked the door, I let him in, I locked it, I'm like, what's the plan? And he had cocaine, that's what he had cocaine. And he offered me some, and I was like, of course. So he did the cocaine, and he gave it to me. And this dude, he was short, he was black, he was clearly gay, okay? So I go to do the cocaine, and before I do, he stops and he's like, I'm sorry. I just have to feel it. Referring to my penis. That's what I just have to feel it. And I'm just looking at him and the cocaine, and the cocaine and him. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine. Like, whatever you gotta do, man. I mean, it's just... He was very polite, he was very gentle, he was just like, ooh, okay. And we were both enjoying the moment, you know? He was like, it's so good. And I was like, purest I've ever had. Like, it was like a bonding thing in a weird way. But it wasn't enough, because he was feeling it, and he was like, I'm sorry. Can I just unzip and go inside? And I wasn't done with the cocaine, you know? So and also, you know, I'm not gay, but I was just like, you know, he was sharing, you know, like, and that's not how my mama raised me. If she was in the stall, she would be like, Tyler, you give him some dick. You give him some dick. You give him some of that dick. So I said yes again, but as straight as I could. He was like, can I unzip? I was like, do you, nigga? Like, I was like, do your thing. Like, I'm not a part of that. That's not me. And so he unzips and he goes inside, outside the underwear, no skin to skin. So I'm still very straight. And he goes in, and he's feeling, and he's kind of quivering, like, ooh, which I didn't care for, you know. I didn't sign up for all that, you know. Like you ever heard like a rape fantasy? All right, this was like a consensual nightmare. I was like, keep going, but he was like, no, you know. I'm like, no, and like, keep going. Because I wasn't, and it still wasn't enough for this motherfucker. He went one step further, and he goes, I'm sorry. And after a while, I was like, I don't think this motherfucker's sorry, you know. I don't think these apologies are genuine. He goes, I'm sorry. I just gotta taste it. That's what he said. And I said, no. That's what I said. Because you know what, y'all? I have boundaries, okay? I have limits. Also, he was out of cocaine. Like, I did all it was done. I was like, yo, you ain't got no coke, I ain't got no cock, motherfucker. Give me that shit. Yeah, and we've been dating ever since. That's the yeah, it's a fun little thing. Yeah, does that make y'all uncomfortable? Y'all okay? I don't know, like, because, you know, Houston's like, it's like a big city. I don't know, is this a conservative crowd? Is this a progressive, liberally crowd? What's the, both up? Sure, yeah, let's just do both. That's why not. I get abortions, but I don't vote for them. I don't know what both would be. But God bless. You know, I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'm a progressive dude. I voted for last year, I voted for the first time. That's what I did. I went and voted, and it was good. And I voted here in Texas, and it's I'm not good at politics really. I don't keep track of everything, you know. Like I keep track of like presidents and senators, but everything else, I don't know what the down ballot. I don't know what's going on. You know, I just vote for the most ethnic name. That's all I do. You know, you too. You know, I just go like I see like Maria Consuela Santa Maria. I'm like, vote. Did my duty. Then I Google her later, and I'm like, she's in the Ku Klux Klan. What? Gotta do my research, y'all. And y'all in Texas, so y'all get this. So like whenever you vote, like you vote on the screen, right? And you touch it, and then it prints out the ballot, right? And then you take the ballot, you put it in a second machine. Do y'all know what that machine does? I have no fucking clue. I mean, we're in Texas, so I assume it's a shredder. Just like... Texas, Republican again. I'm like, how? We organized. What happened? But that's how it's goes. I'm progressive, but I don't like everything progressive, you know? I'm a little bit of both, you know, like the stuff, but like people of the term people of color, like I'm black, I hate that term, I don't like that term. People of color, that's just colored people backwards, man. I know what y'all are doing. These white people trying to fool me, I know what you're doing. It's still not, I don't like it, you know? That's like seeing an Arab person and being like, oh, he's a nigger of the sand. And I'm like, that's not any better. I don't care for that. Don't care for that one bit, you know? I don't know. Any single people here? You know, everyone's coupled up, huh? It's a date night for every motherfucker in here, huh? Oh, man. I know there's any single women out here? There you go. Huh? Them two. Okay, well, hello. Pointing them out very specifically. I hope y'all are having fun. I'm sure it's hard out there for y'all. I mean, I feel bad for, you know, I'm single, but I feel bad for single women, especially because, you know, if you're single and you're straight, you know, you gotta date men, and we could kill you. You know, we just could. We could at any moment. Did I eat today? Am I sleepy? Like, who knows why, you know? But then I find this is what I find, a lot of women, they always assume that whoever's gonna kill them is like a stranger, a strange man jumping out, like, rah, I'm gonna get you. But then I looked it up. That's not true. This is a statistical fact. 9 times out of 10, when a woman is attacked, it's by somebody that they know. That they know, yeah. Well, you know your husband, yeah. You know, like that's somebody that you know. And that's what makes me think, like, you know, lady, it's not the motherfuckers out there, it's the motherfucker right here. Like, this is the one you gotta worry about, statistically. And that scares me. Like, I have female friends and we hang out and I worry about them because we'll go out, we'll get drinks. At the end, you know, she'll be like, hey, Tyler, like, it's late and it's dark and I need to walk to my car and I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want to get raped. Will you walk with me? Will you protect me? And I'm like, statistically, no, I'm the danger. Ask a stranger. That's what, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Just trying to help y'all out, ladies. That's what I'm trying to do, man. And then dating is just hard anyway, you know? Like, it's a tough thing to do. Like, y'all are single. How long y'all been single? A day? What? She's lying? Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this moment, y'all. I don't know what to do. It seems like a story here that we just don't have time for, but come talk to me afterwards, and I'll hear the happy or devastating tale. I don't know which one it is. I'll tell you this, last girl I dated, it's, you know, there's a lot of layers to a relationship and how you connect, and we just did not connect on every level. One of the main things was like sexually, right? Like she didn't spit or swallow. She didn't like either one. What? She didn't like either one. She was like, I don't like it anywhere near my mouth. It's gross. Don't you think it's gross, Tyler? And I was like, yes, I do. That's why I want to do it a lot. Let me do this gross thing to your body, you know? And she would never let me, and I didn't know how to convince her to let me do it. So what I started doing was I started eating my own. That's what I started doing. I started eating my own. You know, like a toddler with vegetables. I'm like, see, it's good. See, look, ooh, it's good. See? Like, see? Get some cum in your tum-tum. Do it here. And she was like, I don't want it. I'm like, well, you're not getting up till you finish. I'll tell you that. Right now. I'm Tyler Groce, everybody. Thank you very much.